In this video, we will look at some WazirX private endpoints using API key and the secret. First, some disclaimer. Cryptocurrency and specific automated trading is bearing a huge amount of risk and may result in total loss of your invested capital. Cryptocurrencies are not regulated. Don't blindly follow my instructions. Do your own research and make sure you understand what you are doing. Do not execute code you don't understand 100%. Losses are part of trading. Do at your own risk. Actually, we are only looking at simple things here. We are just showing how to buy crypto and sell crypto. Just we are not implementing any trading strategy or anything. In this video, we will look at how to use API key and secret key to use authenticated endpoint, that is private endpoints in WazirX API. We'll be able to sell and buy crypto using these endpoints. First, you have to create an API key. For that, log into your WazirX account. You should have an account created to use private endpoints. Log into your account and go to this symbol here, your profile, and click on it and go to account settings. In account setting, there will be a tab called API Key Manager. You have to open it. After opening API Key Manager, click here, create new key. It will give you some options to give name of the key. I have already created one key. This is known as test. It will give you option to provide name of the key and you can create a key. There will be an option for restricting IP. You should restrict your API key to your IP, your ISP given IP. I have a detailed video in my channel about creating the API key. If you have any doubts, you can refer to that video. After creating the API key, copy your API key and open Visual Studio Code and paste API key there. After that, go to the Python client of WazirX API. First, go to WazirX API docs. Inside there, under public REST API for WazirX, there is the Python connector link. Go there and download the Python client as zip file. Now extract that zip file and open that folder in Visual Studio Code. I have opened the Python client in Visual Studio Code. Now if you haven't installed the required dependencies for this, you have to do it by this command. 3 install -r requirement.txt. So you can find in the GitHub repo of the Python client. So go to Visual Studio Code and view terminal and paste that command here. Then I have already installed that. If you haven't installed, it will download 2 packages and install it. Now after that, we have to create one file called main.py for writing our code, and we will also create one file called secret.py for storing our API keys. Now go to this folder, WazirX API client. Inside the REST, there is one test.py where they have given the test code for the API. Inside that, in previous videos, we had already checked this public endpoint. In this video, we will check private endpoints. For that, we have to create the client using an API key and secret key. Now I think you have already watched the previous video. If you have any doubts, go and check the introduction to the Python client video. Now inside main.py we need this import from Visurex client import client class. We'll paste that, and we also need this creation of the client object using API key and secret key. We are working with private endpoint, so we need API key. The API key will store in a file called secret.py. Normally we store secrets in environment variables, and we store them in a .env file. In this case, for simplicity, we are storing it in a Python file. We will name it both keys, API key and secret key. API key equal to, now copy your API key from Visurex account settings and paste it here, and secret key also you copy and paste it here. I am not pasting it now because it is a secret. Now I have pasted my secret keys inside our secret.py file. We will import that file from secret. Import our API key and secret key. Now the error is also gone. Now this object will be created, with which we can make sell and buy and sell commands. For that we will again check the test.py for the code. We will paste copy this code and we will paste it here. It is just creating this order. This is the syntax for creating order. Using this C object, we will call a send method, and the endpoint we are calling it is create order. Then we are passing a dictionary with the symbol, side, type, and all these details. Here we are getting an error. We have to import time also for the timestamp from Python. One more thing you have to note it, when creating the API key in API key manager in Visurex, you have to on the spot trade option, otherwise sometimes it may create error. I have on it. You can see my detailed video about API key creation. I have mentioned it in that video. Now we will do one test buying. For that, first we will clear our terminal. After that I will change this one to BTC to seller, which is a low cost coin which we can trade with small amount. One thing you have to take care is that keep low amount in your account, this account which you are testing for trading with API and all that. This thing is somewhat risky when you are using API key and code. If anything fails, if you have too much amount, it will be an issue. My account have low balance, so there is no issue. With low balance we can trade this seller INR, which is only 7 rupees I think. Now quantity we'll keep at 10. Price we will keep at 6.5 I think, and we will keep the quantity at 10. The reason I have taken the price as 6.5 is because seller is now trading at 6 rupees. I have kept the amount high for the trade to succeed and our test it to be successful. and I have made the quantity as 10 because minimum of 50 rupees trade need to be done when we are using this one. Okay, then we will execute one trade. We will give python main.py and we'll enter somewhere. Okay. This error says python 3.7 is required. Actually I have python 3.10, but this is some issue with the with this code, I think, which we can solve by going to this init.py, inside a rest folder init.py, and just comment this out and now execute. Now we can see that our status is wait. Now we will go to our WazirX and check whether this order was done or completed or not. We can see that one order was created and which was executed, seller 10. Now we have made one successful buying with Python client. Now next we will try one selling also. For that we will go to main.py and we will make the side to sell limit. We will lower the price for the sell to be successful, and we will give the quantity as 10. We will execute in main.py and we will wait. This status is also wait for our sell. We will look in the WazirX exchange. Now our sell order also got executed 10 with 5.5. This we have done it with a loss of 10 rupees, but for testing purpose only we have done that. So this is the basic buying and selling with the Python client and API. So see you in next video.